Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photos, you may do so after the ceremony at the plaza. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card, log-on ID, and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show respect for our guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Gilbert Tan Chai Hee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 55th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this 15th session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from post-diploma courses. Our guest speaker this evening is Mr. Gilbert Tan Chai Hee, Chief Executive Officer of Employment and Employability Institute, E2I. Mr. Tan joined NTUC's E2I in 2009 to create solutions for better employment and employability through providing better jobs, developing better skills, and improving companies' productivity and gain sharing for workers. Since then, E2I has launched the Inclusive Growth Program to drive productivity-led wage increases for low-wage workers and led the way with many deep skills programs that would enhance the capabilities of the professionals, managers, and executives workforce. Mr. Tan is on the boards of Human Capital Singapore, NTUC Food Fair, and the Institute of Technical Education. He is also a member of the Working Committee for Productivity and Continuing Education, Tripartite Committee for Low-Wage Workers and Inclusive Growth, Services Excellence Skills and Training Council of the Singapore Workforce Development Authority, and Review Committee for Applied Study in Polytechnics and ITE Aspire by the Ministry of Education. Mr. Tan graduated from the National University of Singapore with a Bachelor of Science Honours and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill with a Master's in Recreation Administration. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Gilbert Tan to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Tan, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Tan Chun Sien, Principal and CEO of Singapore Polytechnic, Board and staff of Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, families of our graduates today, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad to be here today, actually. I'm very honored to join Singapore Poly on this very special day. And it's a very special occasion because today, close to 400 from SP's PACE Academy will be celebrating their achievements in their training and upgrading of themselves. Of these, I hear that 55 are going through the WSQ pathway. And the rest are adult learners graduating from part-time diploma courses and post-diploma courses. Graduates of 2015, I think you're all up there. We're all very proud of you, and I know your families are proud of you. The lecturers and the staff of Polytechnic are proud of you. So shall we all give them a hand? Well done, keep it up. Over the past 60 years, SP, being Singapore's first polytechnic, has played an important role in driving the nation's transformation into the developed economy we see today. Crucial to provide every Singaporean with different pathways to build and deepen their skills, realize their potential, and achieve success in their careers. As an institution, you have inspired and instilled a culture of lifelong acquisition of skills and knowledge to keep abreast of the new advances in technology and in the fields of work, and push towards deeper mastery of skills. I applaud you in this effort. Keep it up and do more. For graduates, let me share with you some thoughts and learning points that I have come through and learned about in the journey of my career, and also in the course of my work at E2I, some of the things that I've observed and learned and thought it would be good to share with some of you. Firstly, that the world is changing. Not just the world is changing, the economy is changing, and jobs are transforming. And in Singapore, this happens faster than everything else, everywhere else in the world. I'm sure you've all heard of the word VUCA, V-U-C-A. The environment in which you operate in is now becoming highly volatile, uncertain, changing, and ambiguous. And in this environment, the only way to respond and to thrive, not just respond, but to thrive, is to develop an attitude of continuous skills, upgrading, acquisition, and development. And it's important that in that environment, when you're going to upgrade yourselves continually, then you have to build a joy of learning. You're not going to get very far in life based on what you know already today. but you'll get very far in life if you can continue to learn along the way, continue to acquire knowledge throughout the rest of your careers. And to support this, in Budget 2015, the government has announced Skills Future initiatives to develop an integrated system of education, training, and career progression for all Singaporeans. And actually, I'm particularly excited about that because I believe that's something which will really support and develop everyone in Singapore. And I think 3 key initiatives you may want to look out for as the government announces more details. Firstly, career coaching. Career coaching is not something to be shy about. I think it's a good thing that will guide and support every single worker in the workforce today along the career journey of your life. Secondly, enhanced funding support. There has been a whole slew of initiatives from Skills Future credits, Skills Future awards, fellowships that will provide enhanced funding support for every one of us who want to upgrade ourselves. And thirdly, sectoral manpower plans. I believe these plans will provide a clear and directive way in which you can grow and deepen your skills and be able to do your job better. I encourage all of you beyond today to continue to capitalize on this new training landscape and to tap on the funding support available to continually upgrade yourselves. Never stop embracing skills upgrading and training as a tool that can help us develop competencies, acquire new skills, and deepen skills so that we can do better at our jobs. Secondly, as you navigate through the rest of your life, be open to meeting and networking with people. The old saying, no man is an island and no worker is an island, nobody in the workforce is an island. And as you grow and develop your career, also grow and develop your networks. At E2I, we see that networks are very important in your career journey. So continue to grow and develop your networks. In these networks, find many people who will continue to inspire you to upgrade. Of course, sometimes you'll feel threatened, I better upgrade, when you look at your networks. But in all cases, other people's and their ideas sometimes and often so are better than ours because they may see things from a different perspective. And putting the 2 and 2 together makes us a more complete person. Find a group of people who can challenge and inspire you. Spend time with them, and I believe it will change your life. Do not always seek to hear nice words, but often it is the differences of opinions that will sharpen us and deepen our thought that make us better people, better workers, and better employees. Finally, thirdly, also remember to not stop and smell the roses once in a while. It is in this day and age when everyone is running and rushing, it is very common not to stop. Learn to remember taking a break once in a while. Pausing, taking a break allows us to take a breath in life. I dare you to do the opposite from everyone else who's rushing and rushing and rushing. Take time to breathe, take time to appreciate people around you, pursue meaning, pursue recreation in your life. Pick up a hobby. Hopefully it's a healthy one. And let me quote a philosopher, Aristotle. When I was studying in America, one of the first few modules we had to do was philosophy. And one of the phrases of Aristotle that inspired me a lot was Aristotle believed that taking a break, taking a pause, and leisure was very important for the cultivation of mind and the formation of character. So do stop, engage in leisure, appreciate the beauty of things around you, and especially appreciate the people around you. This way you'll be able to recharge your spirit and not just be successful at work, but be also complete in life. You know, as I look out among you, I see a bunch of students, graduates today in your gowns, but not only that, I also see a bunch of people which I believe are passionate in learning. I see a bunch of people up there who have pushed for excellence in skills, and because of that, I also see a bunch of people who are determined and resilient. So what I see actually is a bunch of people that every employer would love to have in their companies. In other words, I also believe that you will become very successful in the company. So go out there, take on the world, take on your jobs, be good at your jobs. Don't settle for average, don't settle for mediocre. Be good at your jobs. As you start your next phase of your life, create your own future. Let me close with a quote from Albert Einstein. Learning is not a product of schooling, but the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This evening, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 376 graduates from part-time diploma and post-diploma courses. May I now call upon the Director of the Professional and Adult Continuing Education Academy, Mr. Suresh Punjabi, to present the diplomas. Mr. Punjabi, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the WSQ courses.
Abdullah Rawi, Muhammad Shafa'at bin Kamari, Kwek Hong Ling, Arunagiri Dorai Kanan, Rosman bin Abdul Halik, Sakarapani Santosh Kumar, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the part-time diploma courses. Muhammad Haris bin Abdul Talib, N. Tanarajan, Rizal Nazrin bin Ramli, Siduraj Arun Kumar, Ki Hok Ming, Zaw Saw Win, Lavnita Subhash, Lee Xiaoping, Lim Junping Eric, Lin Jing, Muhammad Khairul bin Azman, Sayyid Kam, Supaya Nagarajan, Tam Kui Wing, Zhou Min Naing, Ahmed Hidayat bin Abdul Qadir, Ong Julai, Che Chun Hong, Chen Zihui, Gong Ya-jie, Thuan Mo Aung, Huang Huat Xiang, Khairul bin Kadir Maidin, Melissa Ann Marie Joseph, Muhammad Rezal bin Komari, Muhammad Shahairul bin Wahab, Muhammad Hisham bin Sa'aban, Muhammad Ashik bin Sahidun, Muhammad Farhan bin Sairi, Muhammad Sirik bin Muhammad Ibrahim, Myo Myo Zhao, Nashita binti Abbas, Shamal Roy Chowdhury, Sohendra bin Sonarno, Tay Wee Kiet, Yan Jiahui, Zainul Arifin bin Kamrurazi, Zhang Wei, Biplab Kanti Ghosh, Chandramohan Vijayarajan, Gunasilan Krishnasamy, Lau Benghui Thailand, Li Wei Chen, Muhammad Taufikul Alam, Muhammad Fariz bin Rakib, Muhammad Sharul bin Sukri, Muhammad Nazri bin Salamat, Palap Kumar Biswas, Raj Kumar So Harigopal, Tan Jian Hui Edmund, Wang Wei, Xue Shui Ping, Tun Tun Min. To Win Ai. To To Ang.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the advanced diploma courses.
Tien To U. Win Ong. Hussain Muhammad Anwar. Khan Muhammad Subrato Kaim. Wawa Pine. Marnell Roscoe Reyes. Zoe Chua Jiarong. Kanakasabai Mutukuma. Zo Zaya. Lin Pei Xian. Nagalingam Shankar. Tintanda Wai Ma Tintanda Wai. Abdul Hussein bin Shams Shams Uddin Hamid. Gandhi Subramaniam Arumugam. Hussein M.A. Gina. Opu Muhammad Muklasur Rahman. Paul Tanmoy. Rangasamy Sugendran. Zulkifli bin Munawa. Ganesan Rajkumar. Joey Jose Munkada. Zhao Miantu. Lu Lei. Sir John Winsey. So Win Ong. Tun Tun Ong.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the specialist diploma courses.
Alan Buencosejo Sato. Chan Chi Chong Arrow. Chan Hun Huat, Lim Eng Huat, Lo Hee Chai, Teng Chi Fei, Anudra Sunil Gogate, Hassan Ali Farooq Mohidin Shahul Hamid, Jasmine Rahman, Usui Machiko, Win Win Yi, Zhou Luen Tun, Mohana Sundaram Prabha, Christopher Anthony, Subramaniam Deepan, Chan Win Fai, Deepan Mariappan, Huang Ziping, Zhou Zayatun, Li Yinzhuang, Muhammad Idrus bin A. Hamid, Nanda Zhou, Nasharuddin bin Hussein, Saw Tu Ta Si, Si Tu Lun, Tan Chun Huat, Win Tut Ong, Ye Lin Tun, Chao Ui Si Esther, Chua Bun Leng Felix, Lai Ai Li, Lee Seok Hwan, Lim Chu Sing, Priscilla Lo Pei Pei, Rafida binti Muhammad Rasid, Shan Guo Jiao, Sim Pit Chen Gregory, Teo Ni Zhen, Angelia Go Xiao Wei, Tan Zhuang Yao, Yin Min Tan, Dahe Rodelio Baek, Maheta Sagufta Amin, Miet Miet Ai, Neri Paulo Rafael Gabe,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma conversion courses.
Ong Myo Hin, Balava Jovelin Estampa, Boon Mong An, Ding Xiao Xia, Lin Hua Chiang, Roberto Rosario de Guzman, Velaisami Viswanathan, Choi Mew Ling Adeline, Muni Shahida binti Saleh, Si Her Tek, Abhirami Prakash, Angeline Louise Ang Sui Kim, Gurumoti Ramya, Nur Shahida binti Ahmad, Siti Nurbainun binti Samyong, Tan Yiting Eudora, Wong Mi King, Catherine Ann Balberon Penn, Chi Wei Lin William, Kevin Wee Bing Hock, Ko Hua An, Sim Siu Cheng, Anil Davis, Avtar Singh, Chen Li Yong, Dilip Kumar Adakalo Loganathan, Dinesh Rampach, Ho Sheng Ting, Jason Tay Jian Sheng, Jia Li Min, Ling Ming Kai, Min Ai Chan Sui, Mozi Angreni Ang, Muhammad Hanafi bin Shafi'i, Muthu Ranishri, Ng Fi Ming, Tan Ming Chien Kevin, Tay Ken Wee Darren, Tura So, Tibijin Janice Motel, Wang Mengyu, Tang Xiangping, Yang Si Yong,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the part-time and post-diploma courses. Thank you, Mr. Punjabi. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes to our graduates for their excellent academic performance. May I invite Mr. Siu Chi Juan, member of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Mr. Siu, please. From the Diploma in Engineering, Control and Automation course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Award, Wang Guansu. From the Diploma in Engineering, Mechanical Technology course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Award, Chiu Tiam Chun. From the Diploma in Engineering, Power Engineering course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Award, P. Joseph Verghese. From the Advanced Diploma in Process Control and Instrumentation course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Award, Banya Nin U. From the Specialist Diploma in Web Development Technology course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Award is awarded to Tan Sia Tiong. From the Diploma Conversion in Marketing Management course, the Jurong International Prize is awarded to Sharna Sia Si Ying. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Siu. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present course medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performance. May I invite Mr. Gilbert Tan Chai Hee, Chief Executive Officer of Employment and Employability Institute, to present the medals. Mr. Tan, please. From the Advanced Diploma in Food Technology course, the Kikoman Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Teo Chiu Ping. From the Diploma Conversion in Shipping Operations and Management course, the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Ko Wei Shi. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this evening is Ko Wei Shi, a graduate of the Diploma Conversion course in Shipping Operations and Management. It is my pleasure to call upon Wei Shi to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Wei Shi, please.
A very good evening to our guest speaker, Mr. Gilbert Tan Chai Hee, Principal and CEO, Mr. Tan Chun Sien, ladies and gentlemen. A prominent novelist once said, "It is not true that people stop pursuing dreams because they grow old. They grow old because they stop pursuing dreams." I took up the Diploma Conversion in Shipping Operations and Management at SP, not only to experience life as a student again, but also because my job requires me to reach out to the youths and public to generate greater awareness of the maritime industry. So I came in to complete the answer to the question, what is maritime all about? Of course, realizing that dream wasn't easy. lessons were held 3 times a week. Honestly, even the walk from the Dover station to the classroom at Pace itself was a challenge. And then there were the lessons. Juggling both work and studies was truly exhausting. I'm sure we're all guilty of zoning out 30 minutes into the lessons and occasionally dozing off. Not forgetting the last few weeks of every semester when deadlines became pressing. And with age, burning the midnight oil to cope with the exams became tougher than I had expected. Several times, I woke up in the middle of the night only to find out that I had fallen asleep on the couch halfway through my revision. But we survived, thanks to the support of several groups of people. First, our families, who were always there to encourage us. I would especially like to thank my mom for preparing small nibbles and hot beverages to cheer me up every time I returned home. Mummy, 谢谢你. Papa, for driving me home at times so I would not have to take the train. And Sis, for throwing snacks into my bag to surprise me during breaks. Secondly, our lecturers, experienced industry veterans who created interesting and applicable lessons. Thank you for spending time sharing your real-life experiences to enable us to see the interconnectedness of our industry to the Singapore economy. Thank you. And my classmates, for supporting me academically and emotionally. I'll always remember our frantic discussions during breaks and our WhatsApp chat group where we exchanged ideas, sought help on theories, and shared funny memes and jokes. Last but not least, my boss and my colleagues who supported my decision to further my studies. And so today, we realized that with proper time management, dreams can be fulfilled. That whatever the age, work-life balance is possible if we do not procrastinate. I wish everyone all the best. Congratulations, PACE graduates of 2015. Thank you.
Thank you, Wei Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you. Wishing you a very pleasant evening.